Hello everyone, I'm Matthias. So today, this Friday, we are going to be diving into business. We are still on the power of starting. How can we start? So have you ever been there and you are wondering how can I start a business? And you're like, for example, you have tons of ideas in your mind and you just don't know how you can bring them to life. You just don't know how you can make them tangible. You feel like you have workable ideas, but you haven't done any. So in this session today, we are going to be breaking down a lot that you need to know when you're starting. So first of all, you start with thought. When in thinking, we do a lot of things. Actually, you realize that everything that is done on this world by human beings is done after thinking. So that means that if you don't think about what you are going to do or about what you want to do, you may not do anything at all. You may find yourself not starting anything at all in your life. And if you don't start, obviously, I don't want to tell you what comes, but you won't get the money or you won't get the results out of that business that you think or that you would like to get. So first of all, start by thinking. You think, what am I going to do? What am I going to start? How am I going to start it? What do I need? All that is during the thinking part. You have to think about it. And the most important part about thinking is positive attitude. Your mindset is put to what you are thinking to be positive and workable. You will be able to do and start that business. There is a quote from Obama. So he used to say that if you say you can, you can. But if you say that you can't, that means that you definitely can't. So if you are to start something, you have to know that you can start it. That's where everything starts from. Whatever you're doing, that's where all the inspiration is going to start from. Do you think you can do it? If you don't think that you can do it, don't start, because you are going to fail in whatever you're going to start. So first of all, build that confidence in you that yes, I'm starting this, but I can do it. Whatever that they are going to say, because trust me, people are going to say very many things about whatever you're starting, because every business has the negative side of it, or the kinds of setbacks. So during those setbacks or during the kickbacks of that particular business, you're going to have a lot of people who will seem like as if they're advising you. They will seem like, you know what, you'll be like, I would like to start distribution at this company. I would like to become a distributor at this company, or I would like to invest my money into such and such a thing. I want to invest into real estate. I want to start up maybe a grocery store. I want to start something, anything that you want to start. And trust me, the person that you tell everything about will take you through a lot of questions, or will give you a lot of questions that will seem as if he's guiding you, but will be guiding you off track. The person is like doubting you. This takes you to have a lot of self-confidence in yourself in order for you to build anything. And in order to prevent all this, avoid people who are feeding you with the negative thoughts in whatever you're doing. If once you see someone is being negative, you know, there is what you call being realistic and being negative. Those are two different things. So someone may think that they are being realistic, or you may think that someone's being realistic with you, but yet they are just negative. Whatever you're telling them, trust me, once you listen to the negative thoughts that people have, you will never start anything. And in business, once you don't start, you will never get anything out of anything, actually, because you don't study anything. So what do you expect to get? So first of all, after thinking, cut yourself off all the negative attitude around you. find some, because there are always people who are positive in our environments. There are people who have done the business before. They will give you the go ahead. They will give you the morale that you need, the boost that you need to start or to go ahead with what you have in mind. So after having the thought, you've cut yourself off the negative people. You are positive. Go ahead to start. And after starting, we say the other part time at be ready to learn every day, because business comes with a lot of challenges, a lot of things that may seem as if they're capturing you somewhere in a certain corner, holding you from going on. You feel like there are certain times that you reach and you feel like, man, I cannot continue. This is how far I can go. But trust me, once you stretch yourself more than how far you think that you can go, you will get results that you never think that you've never thought that you will ever reach. So just have to keep going, and never sit down. Now this is where the consistency comes in, that if I have a certain way of doing things, for example, I asked someone who has done the business before and they had a certain way of doing things, that means I need to do the things in that certain way and continue being consistent in that certain way of doing things. Let me give you an example. Here at Neolife, we have 3 success habits if someone wants to succeed in their business. 1, use the product. 2, share the product. 3, do personal development. Those 3 core aspects is how everyone in Neolife has built a successful business, multi-million business that has a system of paying you. So if you have a certain way of doing things, there is a certain way of doing things and you get the results out of whatever you are doing. So you need to figure out that certain way. That's why I emphasize on finding someone who has done whatever you want to start or whatever you're doing before, someone who has the experience to take you through what you need, to give you the certain way that you need to follow. Because trust me, I've said this tons and tons of times, in everything that you're doing, there is a certain way to get positive results or to get the best of results out of it. And just because you don't know the way, it doesn't make you any innocent, or it won't make you less guilty for your business to fail out because you didn't know the certain way. That's why you have to look for this certain way. Look for it. Look for a person who has done the business. Be open-minded to what he has to say and be ready to learn every day. Be ready to learn every day. So thank you for watching. Let's meet in the next video.